Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Ijaz Yusuf from Asas National School, Senior Boys Campus, Rawali Kent, Gujranwala. This is pre-9th class. Subject is biology and chapter is number 1. And chapter's name is Introduction to Biology. Today's lecture, today dear student, is the last lecture of this chapter. As you know that we were discussing different level of organization. Finally we have come to a conclusion: unicellular level of organization, colonial level of organization, and in the end multicellular level of organization. In unicellular level, in unicellular organisms, only one cell makes the life of an organism. All the life activities are carried out by the only cell. Amoeba, paramecium, and euglena are common examples of unicellular level of organization. This is amoeba, this is slippered shape paramecium, and this is euglena. Amoeba, paramecium, and euglena. Now colonial level. In colonial type of cellular organization, many unicellular organisms live together but do not have any division of labor among them. Each unicellular organism in a colony lives its own life and does not depend on other cell for its vital requirement, for example food, etc. Volvox is a green alga found in water that shows colonial organization. Hundreds of Volvox cells make a colony. Now finally, multicellular level of organization. In multicellular organization, cells are organized in the form of tissues. Now you know very well tissues. Tissues are group of same type of cells assembled together, and different type of tissues make organs, and different organs make an organ system, and different organ system make a individual. Frog and mustard are the familiar examples of multicellular organization. Mustard plant. Mustard plant, scientific name Brassica campestris, is sown in winter and it produces seeds at the end of winter. The plant body is used as vegetable, सरसों का साग जिसको कहते हैं, and its seeds are used for extracting oil. The organs of the body can be divided into two groups on the basis of their function: root, stem, branches, and leaves are the vegetative organs. Why are they vegetative organs? Vegetative organs mean those organs of the plant which do not take part in sexual reproduction. Flowers are the reproductive parts of the plant because they take part in sexual reproduction and produce fruits and seeds. You see here stem, roots, branches, and leaf. They are vegetative organs of the plant because they do not take part in sexual reproduction, whereas flower is the non-vegetative parts of the plant because flowers take part in sexual reproduction. Now come to frog. Frog, scientific name Rana tigrina, shows the multicellular organization. The body is made up organ system and each organ system consists of related organs. All the organs are made up of specific tissues. For example, epithelial, glandular, muscular, nervous tissues, etc. Dear student, frog is an amphibian organism. Amphibian mean those organisms which can live in water as well as on land. I am going to repeat the term amphibian. Amphibian mean those organisms which can live in water as well as on land. In the end, I am showing you a dissected frog diagram, and inshallah when your regular classes will start, we will perform its dissection in the science laboratory. Here you can see some parts of the frog. These are balloon like structures, these are lungs, there is stomach, and below here is pancreas, there is spleen, small intestine, and here you will find out kidneys. Here is liver. This is roughly structure of heart. It is not very much clear here, but when we will dissect it, you will see it with your naked eye. This is urinary bladder, where it stores its urine for some time. This is large intestine, and the red color shows that these are arteries, and blue color vessels show that these are veins. And inshallah, in the coming months when your school will reopen, we will do frog dissection in science laboratories, and it will be very easy for you to identify its different organs. Okay dear students, see you in next lecture. Assalamu alaikum.